Hello, good morning, Nepal. Good morning, everybody watching us today. As we are conducting our study in the UK Virtual Fair 2020, it's the third episode, meaning that this is the third university that we have on our live events today. First we had University of West London from London, UK. The second one was on the 4th, and that was Middlesex University, London, Malta, Dubai, Mauritius. And now today we have University of Wolverhampton, which is yet another great university from the UK. And it's located in West Midlands in the UK, which is very close to the second largest city in the UK, Birmingham City, and it's just 20 minutes to the city from the university, actually Wolverhampton. And they have three main locations. The campus location they got are in Telford, Wolverhampton, and Birmingham. So the next one we'll figure out. We will actually wait for our guest, Mr. Braz Bisanza, who will be joining us shortly, as we just had a little technical issue here, so just it got delayed by 10 minutes now. But I thought why don't I start this show while we are waiting for him. So never mind, definitely we're gonna have him here in a few minutes or any time from now. Actually want to talk about the situation right now, about the COVID impact on the global education scenario. When you look at the data that was published by New York Times about coronavirus, the vaccine being discovered and the development so far, as you can see on the screen, as of July 3rd, 2020, we have had 120 plus vaccines being discovered. And under different phases, from phase 1 to 3, there are few are in the developing stage and becoming more hopeful. Like you see on the phase 1, we have 15 vaccines being tested. Second phase, 11 vaccine, and in phase 3, 3 vaccines. And actually, we have got the information from the New York Times that one approval that was actually discovered by China, and they say they are using it for the military use for now. All right, so it's becoming more hopeful. In the meantime, I would see things happening in our neighboring country, very closest neighbor, India. As you can read on the screen, we have Bharat Biotech, which has designed a vaccine called Covaxin, and many of you may have heard about it already. So they are in the phase 1 and 2 trials, which are set to begin this month, and they have planned to come with the result. Let's say a period where we can all have some relief. Let's say developing it for public use by August 15. But fingers crossed. We're definitely gonna see this happening, I guess. So this is my hope as well. So while all these things are happening around the world, definitely if you compare now and then, 3 months ago when we had this pandemic, of course, things were upside down and were very uncertain and many more things. But still, it's not fixed yet, but things are moving to a positive direction, that I would say. So let's be hopeful. All right. I just want to talk about university that we will have shortly, joined by our special guest, Mr. Braz Bisanza. He has just informed me that it will be a little late, but he could be joining us now anytime. So Wolverhampton University, which is a very popular one, is one of the modern university in terms of the programs that they deliver to the international students as well as the domestic students. They got a lot of students on campus and who already graduated, and it's one of the oldest one. It carries 190 plus years. Let me go back to this one. And quality, QS ranked 4-star university, and it's strategically located in West Midlands that I mentioned to you earlier. which is very close to the UK's second largest city, Birmingham, and it has got 3 campuses and 22,000 student plus. And of course, the great news is about 99% graduate employability. And with that said, good news is we have our guest here joining us. Hi, Biras. Good to see you.
Hi. Good. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
never mind. I explained a little bit about Wolverhampton. Did your job a
Thank
little
you.
bit.
Thank
Right.
you so
And
much.
I appreciate the viewers, for your patience, and definitely it's gonna be exciting event today. And we have very friendly and very cool university representative. Actually, like he's the regional head for South Asia, including Nepal. So we'll be hearing a lot about what's happening in the UK, the immigration updates, as well as the programs and the things in happening in the University of Wolverhampton. Welcome again, Bras.
Thank you so much.
All right. So definitely, the situation around the world. Just like give you a synopsis, what I just talked about. See, I talked about the New York Times coronavirus vaccine tracker, which are giving us a very hopeful life. Like few vaccines are in the process of coming to the final stage, and we have 125 plus new vaccines being reported, but developments are yet to see that to be finalized. Hope things will be coming our way, and we have our own neighbor to Nepal and to the world. The Indian company Bharat Biotech has also come up with this development, which is a great news. If you could talk a little bit about it, Bras.
Yes, of course. In fact, along with these development, United Kingdom is also doing many efforts to increase the efficiency to produce a vaccine as soon as possible. In fact, NHS, with the help of NHS, government of United Kingdom has spent 26 million pound to different organizations to develop clinical trials more aggressively so that they can produce a vaccine very soon. In fact, Oxford University is on the urge of producing a vaccine very soon. So they are running the clinical trials. It's on the second phase, and they are agreemented with Serum Institute of Technology, which is in Pune in India. So there are many developments are coming, and the good thing is that our University of Wolverhampton, is also being very productive in this particular phase by NHS and University of Wolverhampton. In fact, they have contributed a lot. We have prepared many things which are very crucial for a ventilator, and we have our Burton Hospital Center. So there we are producing third year nursing students, fourth year nursing students. They are also contributing in various hospitals in the United Kingdom. So things are looking positive. In fact, we have also heard that VACs, the Visa Application Centers, would be opening soon for new cases as well. So like new applications, those who want to go to United Kingdom, maybe on a study visa or tourist visa or some other visa, their Visa Application Center will be processing their applications very soon in some of the centers in India. And I'm hopeful that they might open very soon in Nepal and in Bangladesh as well. So
Yep.
things are all of these things are very prospective, and we have started our blended learning. So in terms of blended learning, what are we planning to do is that if, say, God forbid, in Nepal NOCs are not not being provided, or maybe because of some reasons, say coronavirus cases are pretty high, maybe in Nepal or maybe in United Kingdom, or international borders are not open. In any of those cases, we have our blended learning, wherein some of the modules would be taught online, some of the modules would be taught face to face. And initial first or second module would be definitely, I think so, looking at the current situation, it would be online. So if in case you cannot travel, no worries, you can finish your one module sitting at Nepal, and then in second module, maybe in November, maybe in December, you can go to United Kingdom.
Yeah,
So this is also a plan. Yeah.
Yeah, but sorry, sorry to interrupt you. So, let me welcome you more officially, and of course, we're gonna go through that topic and talk more in details about that. And we have very good. We had very good season. Sorry, we had very good session with you. I think back in May as well,
Yes.
and it's a follow up, because why we wanted you to join us in this live event, because between now and then, many things have changed, and then we have more hopeful life, and this way, it is very exciting. It's been very exciting for everybody of us who are thinking about going overseas, especially to the UK, and then plan for their studies. So we thought having you here back again, and then giving the updates from your side would be a lot helpful to our viewers right now, and on the recorded version as well, and also to all our potential students in the future. So Bras, welcome.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. And yeah, about Wolverhampton University, of course, Braz will be talking more about it. But it's a largest university, one of the largest one, and very close to the second biggest city in the UK. So after London, you could say this is the first one in terms of the the size, or the the happenings. Or so Birmingham is not too far, just 20 minutes away from Wolverhampton. Correct, Braz?
Yes, yes, of course.
Okay, and of course, it's a home to hundreds, more than 100 international students, and it's been one of the favorite universities for its own domestic, let's say, British, or let's say the UK denizens as well. So this is something you can mingle with the local as well as the international community, the international students community. All right. So before we jump into your further details, we just want to pop up this information here, which is about the recent updates by the UK government about the GIR, graduate immigration route, or PSW, which is now allowed for up to 2 years, but if it is PSD, it could be for up to 3 years, which has just been announced. And we were hoping this news coming through anytime soon, but it happened. And then now we feel even better about counseling our students about their life after completing their studies. So what after graduation and all. So this has been a great relief for everybody of us. So this is a great step moving ahead. And just want to talk something more related to this. Why we think UK is more welcoming to the international student, because it has got the policy to attract many more international students to the UK in coming years as well, because it has realized that it is UK education, let's say, the education industry is one of the largest one for UK, to contribute, to have its contribution to the whole economy. That's the reason they want many more international students to come and study, and then just they want to also make sure that this is the place for every international student to learn and explore, and then utilize it in their career. So this is the thing. So this is very welcoming one. And supporting facts like the statistics can suggest us ending last summer, let's say 2019, they were rise in the application for international students, including the increment in the higher education sector, like the university education. So it was 11%. So this is great news. So and one more thing to add on: any student who successfully completes their degree level course at a qualifying UK institution by summer of 2021, they will be eligible for this PSW thing, which we just talked about. This has been great news for everybody of us here, Ras. All right.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And we'll be we are live now from University of Wolverhampton Regional Office, and Braz is our special guest for the show, and we'd be happy to take your questions here anytime while we are talking about different issues, different topics here. Please feel free to ask us anytime. And back to you, Braz.
Thank you so much. That was a lovely presentation from your side. You have covered almost everything good thing about the university and the future prospect of the students. So Do you want me to take them through the university, the introduction?
Yes, please. Like if you have a a quick slide or such information, that would be appreciated. Or, uh,
Yes.
yeah,
So in
anything
our
that,
last conversation, we already had a very big slide. So I thought that this time we'll be sticking towards only the important point, which is useful for the student.
exactly. Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I can tell you a little bit about the university. First of all, thank you so much, viewers, for joining us today. And my name is Braj from University of Wolverhampton. And University of Wolverhampton is, in the true meaning, it's an international university, and it can be a choice to you if you want to go ahead for a smart study. So when I speak about smart study, few things come in my mind are it should be cost effective. So you should not be spending a lot of money to complete your master's courses or complete your bachelor courses anywhere in this world. So University of Wolverhampton is rightly fitting into the requirement. Our tuition fee is very cost effective. So in undergrad level, our tuition fee comes around somewhere 12,500, 12,300, and at postgraduate level, our tuition fee is somewhere around 13,300 to 14,400. So in pound. So it's very cost effective study. And you can see that there are multiple of universities where students have to invest somewhere around 20,000 to 5,000 to only the tuition fee. So this is not, it's a huge money, and you do not have to pay that hefty money to complete your study in the United Kingdom if you are coming to University of Wolverhampton. Now, in return, what do you get is a QS 4-star ranked university degree, a 190 plus years legacy of the institutional expertise which a university is having. Almost all of our faculties, or most of our faculties, are having more than 15 years of teaching experience. Some of those have taught in University of Wolverhampton itself. So now for them it's their home. They have developed the course curriculum. They have changed the course curriculum as per the market requirement. University of Wolverhampton has attracted most of the employers from in and around the city, those who are coming, those who are recruiting our students from University of Wolverhampton. And that is why our postgraduate overview, graduate employability is 99%. It's a huge, graduate employability which our students are getting. You are staying very close to a very big city,
Mhm.
but in itself it's not a big city. So advantage that you are paying very less money on your living expense as well, but you are not missing a big city's exposure. So these things you are getting in return by paying a very cost effective study, cost effective living. So I think that this study which you are going to do, it's not your class 10th, it's not your class 12th. This is something for your career development, for your career hike, for your big exposure in your life. So if you want these things, you should definitely be looking at the returns. You should definitely be looking at the quality of education which a university is giving, and the locality of the university, because by the locality you will be getting the great exposure of a university. And in all of these three means, I believe University of Wolverhampton is aptly fitting the requirement. So that's what this is, an introduction of the university, that if you want to go ahead, go smart and cost effective with very good returns, University of Wolverhampton can be a very good choice for you, all of you.
Mhm. Well, like before, hearing more from you, I just want to pull up one question from here from Mr. Magarana Suras. So we're not sure if he was applying through any agency or not, or like to this University of Wolverhampton not. We are sorry about this frustration, but I don't think you have applied to the University of Wolverhampton, or like you have not have fulfilled the requirements. Braz, do you remember any student's name? Uh,
Right now, I have more than 1,000 applications only from Nepal.
right, right.
So, Magar, thank you for asking this question, Magar Rana Suraj. But it's very difficult for me to remember by name. But I can
Mhm,
definitely tell you that we have lot many applications pending from Nepal itself, which we are taking care of now, and we are generating the offers, we are generating the decisions. So
mhm.
what would I suggest you, like it's been 3 months, no worries right now, any which way, after getting offer letter you cannot do anything because VSCs are not open, and you can just make your plans. So keep on making your plans and be in touch with Bradford International, tell them your student ID, they can ping me those student ID, and believe me, once I get the student ID from Bradford, and after that I will definitely prioritize your application. If you have any pending documents also, we will let Bradford know about it, and they will definitely going to help you in this, Magar.
Sure. Thanks, Suraj, that you have mentioned about your frustration about getting the offer letter. If it is from the University of Wolverhampton, yeah, like we feel sorry wherever you applied from. But again, like like Brad just mentioned to you, that please contact us about your application. We just want to like look into it, and then see like if there is something that is just like holding up your application, and we'll talk to Braz, and then we'll sort it out real quick. Because to our experience, Wolverhampton like never like delays the application this long. So like, but still we want to check with your application process, and make things better, make things work for you. All right, thank you, and please ask us like when was the application process made, and we'll be happy to like check for that. And also, when you are sending your details, please do send us your passport copy, as well as or just passport copy would work for us, because we need to see your passport name, surname, as well as the DOB, and that would help. Now, like Suraj has just sent me, he has just sent us this student ID. So we'll just like make a note of this, and then like get back to you through our. You can actually like send us your phone number or email, so we can just reach out to you right after this session, after checking with Bras and his team.
Yes, of course. So sometimes some applications are pending because sometimes students miss to provide all the documents in the document section. So you again have to go back and upload all the documents. So maybe it is missed there. Maybe it is missed from the admissions side also, because we have lot many applications pending with us. But believe me, Magarana Suraj, that I have got your student ID, and definitely I'll prioritize this.
Sure, yeah, yeah. Don't worry. Like we are there for you, so I will be happy to helping you out. All right. Thank you for your question, and hope we'll sort this problem for you as soon as we can. Thanks, Pras, for that words. And let me take this question, the first one here from Pandari Bhuvan. So here's the question about NOC, and more than a question. I mean, this is the question to me and my like agency, than to Braz, because it's about an option letter from our Minister of Education, which I believe like first we are waiting to hear from VFS and other uh, diplomatic agencies like the embassies who deals with the visa applications. And first, like we need to hear from VFS people that now they are operating from Nepal. I think with that reopening, or let's say operation, we'll have some developments on no option later, because it has to happen anyway, sooner or later. But before that, of course, like you have to process your application and get an offer letter. Then you can actually like process for this no option letter. So there is a like time frame. That's why if you are willing to apply for University of Wolverhampton, this is the time for you to start your application. We'll be happy to take it further. And then after you get the offer letter, then you can actually go through this NOC process. So once they are open, you are good to go with the next step. All right. Thank you for your question, one. And let me go back, go to the next question here, Bras.
Yes, of course.
So here's the question about Wolverhampton's top program. That's IMBPA. Actually, IMBA.
Yes. So this program, it's a very good program,
Mm-hmm.
and as a part of the international same course. Yes. So you can definitely go ahead and apply for this. This program name is International MBA with Professional Practice. So by the name of professional practice, what happens is that students can work after completion of the study as an intern immediately after completion of the study, and our university is going to help you in that, in getting a good set of resume and applying to the employers and getting you employed. The university is going to help you in that. The course duration of IMBAP is of 18 months, So you can definitely come and apply for this course. The course is right now open. Applications, we are still taking applications, but believe me, the application numbers are very huge. So if you actually want to study in our October intake, we are starting our October intake from 26th of October for postgraduate courses. So IMBAP will start on 26th of October. If you are real keen, apply today itself. Don't delay it. If you have any documents pending, you can submit those documents later, but don't wait to make the application, Subham. So thank you
Mhm.
so much.
Yeah, thanks, Bras, for making it clear to him. Of course, Subham, you can start your application now, even though you're waiting for some missing documents. Because the beauty about like applying to the University of Wolverhampton is like they still accept your application while you're waiting for your documents, like the final transcript report or like IELTS or something, because that will be a conditional offer letter, meaning that you are conditionally admitted, let's say offered a place in the university for the desired program. And with that later, of course, like you can process like for your NOC when it is open, and also like process your bank loans or such financial documents. So this will be very helpful. And of course, like you should not be waiting for a good time, let's say having all those documents in one place. Rather, like grab the opportunity, because not all the universities would offer this sort of opportunity, like giving you a conditional later. All right, thanks for your question. And he has a follow-up question. Before that, I just want to hear from so this from Suraj. He is happy for our answer, and definitely we're gonna make you even more happier. All right, thanks, and keep
Yes.
watching us. Because if you have applied to the University of Wolverhampton, definitely you need to hear this, and you need to like watch us what we say here, and what you will find after reaching to the university. So I bet like you'll find a lot better than we just share the information here. So we want you to like keep watching us right now. Thanks again. And a follow-up question by Subham. Just we just like reply to him. He wants to know about the scholarship criteria here, Braz.
Yes. So we have our international scholarship, which is for all the international students. So if you have applied to University of Wolverhampton and if you have received the offer, you will definitely get £1,000 scholarship. This is as a bursary to all the students. So irrespective of your scores, if you have got an admit, you are getting £1,000. Moreover, we do have our Lord Paul merit-based scholarship as well. So under that, if you are applying for postgraduate studies, and your percentage is somewhere 65% or above, you will be getting a scholarship of £2,000. And if your percentage in bachelor's is somewhere 70% or equivalent or above, in that case you will be getting £2,500. So we do have two different set of scholarship. One is Lord Paul merit-based scholarship, and another is £1,000 international bursary scholarship.
That's a great offer, actually. Yeah, thank you. Because if you look at the tuition uh, structure here, like for the graduate program, it's about like 13 and a half, like 13,650 pound per the year. And most of the programs actually like are 1 year program. So the best part of the graduate programs at Wolverhampton is you literally would be studying for 1 year, and that is followed by another year of like industrial practice. So that makes a lot of sense, because uh, in one way, like you won't be spending a lot of money, and the next because you get the same kind of degree, so it doesn't matter like it's a 1 year degree or 2 year degree, unless you have something else. But this is well accredited, well recognized, university and the degree itself, so there is no question at all. Just it is blended with that program structure. So we will get that advantage. Bras, can you explain a little bit about like industry placement and all?
Yes, of course. So, University of Wolverhampton is agreemented with more than 50 employers. We do conduct our career development week through career development program and international association. So students participate in that, and those are free of cost. There we help students in resume writing, in interview process. We also invite a lot many industry people. scholars there, experts, counselors, psychologists, etc. So they all come together to guide our students how to grab a good job. And we help students, and we conduct these in every quarter. And when we do these activities post that, immediately after completion of the course, then you go ahead and apply to those companies or whichever company you are in touch with. Also, we guide our students very effectively. We guide them in detail that how to create a good networking. So like if there are any job fairs happening in nearby area, we also ask our students, go ahead and explore those opportunities as well, so that you are being trained how to grab a good opportunity. And then university is here through our different initiatives to push you to get an internship there. So definitely you get that, and post that you would be eligible to get a new graduate route, which is post study work visa. So it's an amazing deal.
Yep. I'm sorry about the the wrong posting. I just had to pull it down. It was about the programs, the highlighted programs, which I'm supposed to show the different one. And on my screen, I am actually searching for it. Never mind. It will be right there in just a few seconds. These are the ones.
Yes. So yes. So thank you for sending these here. In fact, we are also planning to start some more courses maybe in January or upcoming intakes along with professional practice. So right now we have 4 courses running. All of these 4 courses are mentioned on the screen right now. So you can definitely go ahead and apply. Masters in mechanical engineering with professional practice. The course duration would be of 2 years. So this is another further, if you have studied something in mechanical or relevant field in bachelor's 4 years from Nepal, you can definitely go ahead and join our mechanical engineering course as well. And other courses like computer science, cybersecurity, and international MBA. One thing I would like to tell you that this international MBA is for freshers. So if you have immediately graduated after bachelor's, don't worry, international MBA is open for you. We do not require a managerial or any kind of work experience to get an admit into international MBA. So you can go ahead and join this course. One more thing about this course, that we have included a lot many interactive modules under international MBA, like innovation and entrepreneurship, etc., which is very much required in current job situation. And that is why our students get maximum job opportunities, and that is why international MBA is the most popular course in the University of Wolverhampton.
So can you tell us the tuition fee for that, the tuition cost?
Yes, of course. So all of these professional practice courses are costing you 14,400, and if I'm not wrong, 84 pounds. So somewhere close to 14,500 would be the tuition fee for all of these professional practice master's courses. That means these 4 courses, tuition fee 14,500. Other master's courses, tuition fee would be 13,350, as was mentioned in the earlier slide. I would like to emphasize one thing here, that for internship year, we are not charging anything over and above the tuition fee. So there is no registration cost, there is no hidden cost, there is no internship cost, etc. So only you have to pay the tuition fee, and you are well to go through the internship opportunity as well after completion of the course from these 4 master's courses.
Yeah, this is a good program. Actually, you have everything structured here. You don't need any work experience. You can join this program right after completing your bachelor's, and see, unlike many other universities, because they require you 2 years or some years of work experience before you join into this program. And definitely it's not easy to find the MBA program with industry practice everywhere else. But here at Wolverhampton, there are a lot of things to talk about, and to discuss about as opportunities to the international student, including our Nepalese students. So please do some research on this and reach out to us, and then definitely we'd be happy to help you out. This is one of the most popular programs that we often hear from our students that will be more interesting for their career. Also, just to talk a little bit about the Wolverhampton city and all. So, what would you talk? What did you say? When you want to talk about the lifestyles in and around the campus, Braz?
Yes, so Wolverhampton, it's a very vibrant city. It's a small city near to Birmingham, which is one of the biggest city there. But in itself, Wolverhampton is very vibrant. Have lot many things to see and explore near around the Wolverhampton. We have
Hmm.
a very good nightlife as well. So there are disco, pub, etc. near to the university within the vicinity of Wolverhampton city.
Hmm.
So students, those who are coming here, they are they can explore these opportunities as well, along with their studies, obviously.
Right.
And we do have a very big international community as a native people in Wolverhampton. So like we have a very big Indian community there. Then we have lot many Nepalese, those who are residing in Wolverhampton. So what has happened due to this is that you want anything to buy which is from your native origin, you will definitely get that in Wolverhampton. So you will never miss your food, you will never miss your home, you'll never miss anything if you are in Wolverhampton. In fact, we have a very big Indian street food which is just across the city from University of Wolverhampton, and there you can find food of all Indian subcontinent cuisine, like Bangladeshi biryani, or maybe Indian food,
Hmm.
or maybe Nepalese food, and anything, whichever you want, you will definitely find it there. And those are very cost effective. This is the crucial thing, because in every city you find some of such restaurant, but those are really pricey. This is not the case in Wolverhampton. Even if you want to eat food every day outside, you can do that. So yeah, that's a very good thing. And in fact, we have home to the one of the biggest football soccer team in the United Kingdom. Like in the
Well,
recent English Premier League, we were on sixth.
six or
So
seven. Yeah,
sixth,
six.
we were on sixth immediately
Right.
after Manchester United.
Well,
So it's a very big
uh,
team which we have, very prestigious team which we have. They call themselves Wolverhampton Wanderers, but now they call themselves Wolves. So Wolves, there is a big supporter of Wolves in and around and nearby to the city, and that is also across the street. So if you are coming for some courses like say sports management or physiotherapy, etc., you can definitely go ahead and explore those opportunities as well. In fact, many of our students, they are going there, they have the field, they sometimes play the football soccer with them, and we do promote other sports as well. In fact, it's a good thing that it popped up in my mind that we do have sports scholarship as well. So
wow,
if
sports.
you if, yes, so if you are playing football or any other game, maybe shooting or anything, whichever you are playing in Nepal, if you have regional ranking or national ranking in those, you can definitely go ahead and apply for our sports scholarship as well. So it's mentioned on the university website, and you will be provided a maximum of 4,500 pound over the entire course duration. So if you are coming for bachelor's over 3 years, you can claim somewhere 4,500 pound. And good thing is that this is over and above the international scholarship or Lord Paul merit based scholarship. Right.
Wow. So that's a great opportunity. See, like, up to 2,500 is scholarship on the academic best, let's say, like when you are admitted. But on top of that, if you are an athlete, let's say you are a soccer player or like, some other sport athlete, then you are able to get up to like 4,000 extra, like besides the 2,500. That means, quite a lot offer in regards of your tuition structure and all, the program quality and the university ranking, everything, like put together, I think is very moderate fee structure in context of Nepal and the surrounding countries. So yeah, thanks for that offer. And then of course, the University of Wolverhampton is trying its best to make it accessible for all sizes of the family, I believe. All right, thanks for mentioning that. So, can you talk about, like, 3 years bachelor degree from Nepal, eligible or not, and again about the educational gap. Let's say somebody completed a few years back and now want to apply for masters or some bachelor's program. So, what is their admission criteria?
Yes, thank you for asking this, Pawan. So, yeah, we do accept gap years. Gap years is not a problem until it is justified. So, I have completed my bachelor's, and then I have worked for 5 years, and now I'm applying for master's. You are good to go. I have completed my class 12th, and then I have worked in some hotel or some tourism sector for 2 3 years, now I want to go ahead for my bachelor's, you're definitely good to go ahead because you can justify your gap. So gaps are absolutely not a problem till the time you justify it. And in terms of 3 years bachelor's, yes, if you have done that, you do not qualify for a direct master's program as per NARIC guidelines. So, but what you can do is you can go ahead and apply for pre-master's program at the University of Wolverhampton, or maybe you can also apply for graduate bachelor's top-up program. So 3 years bachelor's can apply for any of those. The course duration will increase by 1 year, and then but you will definitely be progressed for the master's study. So this is an option for 3 years bachelor's, and 4 years they are good to go with the first year of master's studies.
That's great. So just to pop up some popular programs at the University of Wolverhampton. These are the programs, and definitely there are more, which I can pull up here as for your information. See, like there are more programs like biomedical sciences, biotechnology, sociology, film and production, engineering, like in most of the specialized in like civil and transportation, chemical, automotive, mechanical, aerospace, and dance, music, and this. So which I'm also adding in this row. Uh, so there are not just like few programs that we just like talked earlier, but there are actually like many programs at undergrad as well as master's level. But the programs we just talked about earlier was the programs which are being most popular in our region, South Asian region. So these are where like programs with the industry practice at the postgraduate level. So not to confuse with. So I'm just pulling up all the programs here. So see, like I cannot accommodate in one screen. Rather, like I need to add some more. All right, and just to like give you a recap, see for those for those among those industry practice. I mean, the programs with industry practice, international MBA is the popular one, and for the reasons behind this. Doesn't require you having any work experience. You can just join this program right after completing your bachelor's degree, and the complete program tuition cost it is 14,500, and it definitely has the the industry practice, right? So of course, like we need to mention about the entry requirements as well for the programs, Bras. These are the main things.
Yes. So, in terms of entry requirement, what we expect from a students from of Nepal is that you need to have minimum 55% in your class 12th or equivalent or higher secondary.
Mhm.
If you have that, you qualify for our bachelor's program. In terms of masters, we require 50% in your bachelor's. So if you have 50% from a 4 years bachelor's degree, you qualify for our master's program. And in terms of IELTS, we require 6.0 with no band less than 5.5. For most of our courses, there are some courses which attracts higher academics and higher IELTS, but those are very few, like nursing or social work, etc. But for all the popular courses, this is what is the entry requirement. So 55% in your 12th for bachelor's, 50% in your bachelor's for master's, IELTS 6.0 with no band less than 5.5.
That's great. And I believe, like, when you come, I mean, when you look at the entry requirements with many of the UK universities, I believe they require even higher academic as well as English proficiency test score. And here, I guess, at the University of Wolverhampton, it's not because I believe, like, because you have less quality, rather, like, there you are equally competitive, yet you are considering this level of English proficiency in a student, right?
Yes, of course. And with Lord Paul merit-based scholarship now, what I have seen as a changing trend that most of the students from Nepal are applying with 65%, 70%, etc., to claim more and more scholarship. So you get a good variety of students, those who are like, those who have got very good percentage, they'll be your classmate. Those who could not get a very good percentage, but they were good students, they're also in your class. So, you will be getting students from native origin, you will be getting students from different international origins, like maybe some students from other than UK, from Europe, maybe from America, from African countries, from Indian subcontinent, from South Asia, Southeast Asia. So you will be getting that variety of students when you are studying at University of Wolverhampton.
That's great. Like it's a university with diversity, you can call it, right? So you can, meet with these friends from different parts of the world and learn about their culture, learn about their, lifestyles, many more things. Actually, that helps to your growth. Like when you are dreaming about, continuing with your plans to be better personality in a sense, like for careers and all. So this is very important. And I see some of the question popping up on our comment box. And dear viewers, how we are doing? Actually, of course, Braz here with us today, and I personally like the way, how we present about the university and bring out the facts about the university, and then what works actually, what works, the way how our students are actually thinking about going to the UK, and then in search of a university and a program. Braz is very good at giving you the options and talking about all this, and because his university, the University of Wolverhampton, which Bradford as well as Apply Global proudly partners with, is offering to all the international students, including their domestic ones. So please feel free to access anytime. And we go to the next question by Mr. Pragan Thapalia. Uh, this is for you, Braz.
Yes, so you can definitely come for our paramedic courses because bachelor's in nursing is not available for international students, Pragyan.
Mm,
But you can definitely come for our paramedic science or public health or social work or those relevant courses, which are again taught in combination with many of the modules of bachelor's in nursing. So you can come for that. And these courses do not attract IELTS waiver. So you definitely have to give IELTS. And but for yes, if you are coming for bachelor's in public health, you can definitely go ahead for IELTS waiver too. So if you have in class 12 B plus or above, you will definitely get IELTS waiver if you are applying for this course.
great. Thanks, Pragan. Hope you got your answer. If you got more follow-up questions, please feel free to access. And again, we appreciate your question here. Thanks, Braz, for answering his question here. Uh, I have the next question from Sulabh Pandey. Uh, he has done UKBI LTS and has got this score. So need to hear from you.
Yeah. So you have done your UKVI IELTS and your overall score is 4 and no band less than 4.5. So now this is if you are applying for our bachelor's program. I don't know which program are you applying to, but if you are applying for our bachelor's program, you will have to reappear because in IELTS we require 5.5 and no band less than 5.5 for our international foundation year bachelors. So this program you can definitely come if you are applying for bachelors. One thing here I would like to mention and clarify that University of Wolverhampton does not require a compulsory UKVI IELTS. So
Mhm.
a normal academic IELTS will also do. We just need 5.0 because UKVI IELTS is expensive, more expensive. But all other like the entry requirement and the modules and the curriculum, everything is the same. So that's why we have so far we don't have made it compulsory for UKVI IELTS, but you can reappear and you can then come for our those programs.
Correct. Hope Sulabh, you got your answer. And if you are planning for next test exam, I believe like there are some other exams as well. Like, do you accept Duolingo or not? Or like there is IELTS indicator. So what else he can actually look for if he's
Yes, so
yes.
students right now in current situation, if you cannot go for to the testing center and give the examination,
Right.
in that case you can go ahead and apply for our IELTS indicator exam or maybe Duolingo. So we accept Duolingo, and you can also give TOEFL home-based edition or password test. So all of these testing systems are available for any international students if in case you cannot go to the testing center.
Yeah, exactly. Like, especially in this time, like, when the test centers are not open and they are not like conducting any test exams. And in Nepal, I guess, like, students are getting the message from the British Council or the like test centers to reschedule their test exams or like, at least cancel for now until their further notice. So, but they will come up with their like test dates again to the public. So please keep keep an eye. Or like like Bira just suggested, there are some other options as well. So go for those online testing system, which will be helpful as well, because that will replace the this IELTS testing, or you can actually prove this way. And whereas, like I believe at your university, the University of Wolverhampton, there is also one provision, like you can waive the English requirement if you got some percentage in your uh, past, let's say, last qualification. So what's the criteria for that? How do you waive the
So
English requirement?
yes, so for IELTS paper, we have a simple requirement that the students should be having 70 or above in English in class 12, or B plus or above in English in class 12. If you have that, then for most of the popular programs, we waive IELTS. IELTS would not be required.
All right, that's great. Um, Thank you, Sula, for the question, and thanks, Biras, for the answer to his question, actually. And we have got the next question here about the spouse or dependent visa. So, what is the possibility applying together, or later on, or what is it?
As far as I know that we have recruited lot many students from Nepal, those who have come on a spouse visa, and the good thing was they came together. So there is no need to apply, one person now, one person later on. In the visa application center, when you are filing the form, you will find that there is a question: do you want to apply with a dependent? You have to say yes. You have to fill all the other details. You have to show some more money as a living expense for a dependent. And I believe Bradford International would be able to help you in those financial questions. So, but as far as university is concerned, we don't mind students coming with spouse or any dependent. You can definitely come. In fact, we have lot many students right now also at the university, those who have come on along with the dependents. So yeah.
Yeah, there is no question about it, because dependent, of course, like has to be a legitimate dependent. Like you are a married couple and verifiable, and definitely the university itself or the visa section, they will definitely double check, because they just want to prevent wrong, or let's say some mismatched kind of application. So please be aware of that, and definitely if you are legally married and can produce those supporting documents, definitely it helps to first get the admission from the university, and to apply for the visa. So based on that, your application will dealt with. So this has been our experience. So we're not like indicating that you may not be the right couple, or like legal you may not have a legal marriage, but just giving you all, not just like to you, like because you have asked the question, but you have raised that topic, and just want to make it clear to you. Hope you got it all. Thank you. Thanks, Beras, for that opportunity, like even helping the students with their dependence, let's say spouse. But of course, like it's the criteria to be fulfilled for the UK visa people, right? When they look at their documents. All right. So let's jump into the next question. And before that, I want to thank all the viewers today for asking us all these questions. And again, we are continuing it with more questions. As you are seeing some more coming in as well, and we feel happy to answer them one by one. And definitely, like it helps the students who are actually planning now or in the future, and move their plans forward. Thanks again. And where is it? Okay, this is about PT is accepted in UK or not. And,
Yes, so I don't know about the entire UK,
mhm.
but yes, Sanjeev, University of Wolverhampton accepts Pearson test of English, PTE. What we require is 54 overall with no band less than 51. So if you qualify for this, you can definitely apply to any of our popular programs at University of Wolverhampton. In terms of double masters, there is no problem in that in doing double masters, but you will have to justify that why is the need of the second master in your statement of purpose. And Bradford International would be able to help you in there. So go and check with them that what all can you write there and explain those things, justify those in your personal statement. If you are being able to justify, we will get it through the faculties, and then you will definitely get an admit from the university.
Hmm. Definitely. Thanks, Sanjeev. I just want to like give you a little break as I want to like talk about our ongoing study in the UK Parcel Fair. Uh, I just want to like play a little video, Braz, so we can have a little time for our drinks that's water. Anyway, once again, I guess it was covered by the ticker here, so just want to like play that again. My Yeah, these are the university, including the one that we have today, the University of Wolverhampton. And yeah, we'll be announcing about our next live event at the end of the session. And definitely, we are happy to hear from you on daily basis that you are, receiving this information with more enthusiasm. Like you wanted to know about the process, you wanted to know about the programs and the university, the place itself, and the latest updates about the immigration and the COVID situation in the UK. And this way, like you are actually like able to make some decisions and help your parents understand what is going on around the world, and especially to the destination that you are interested in, that is UK. So I believe like this was the main purpose of ours, like Bradford as well as Apply Global, and especially together with the University of Wolverhampton and all our participating UK universities during this study in the UK Parcel Fair, because we understand this is not the very normal situation for everybody of us, but we feel great that we are receiving application in a great volume, even in this crisis, in this global pandemic, because I believe with just these things happening, you are not stopping. You're not just like using your brakes, just like waiting for some time, waiting for like so-called a good time to start your application. Rather, you are actually like moving forward, because you never know, like you might lose a lot of opportunities if you are not applying now, if you do not have your offer letter on hand right now. Because see, like in the UK, September is the main intake. Some might have October intake too, but September is the we call September. This intake is the biggest intake of the year. So if you still think about like going to the UK for your studies, I think this is the right time, because to get the appellated process, it takes few days or a week or 2 weeks time. Then you will have your offer letter on hand, which you can process for your financial as well as other documentation, and you feel confident that you now have your offer letter, and you will move forward with all other steps to apply for the visa. And this way, like you would move yourself to the positive direction. Just imagine, like in next few weeks, the market will reopen. Let's say the NOC thing and the banks and everything will be open, and the visa section, mainly the BFS, will be opening, and now they are starting to receive your application process, those for your visas and all. Then see, like if you start processing, you'll be missing out. At least you have to wait for your next intake. If you are lucky, then some programs, especially in the masters, I believe Biraz will mention on that. In the master's label, like postgraduate label, there are a few programs which will be still available in January, but we encourage you to apply for this September intake, because we still have enough time, because it won't take long to get the application processed, because University of Wolverhampton are pretty quick and they are in a very good size in terms of application processing team, and they understand our situation as well. And once you have got all those offer letter, I think things will be easier, right, Ras?
Yes, of course.
All right, thank you. And yeah, we would be happy to help with any queries you might have before you start your application. And please read on the ticker on the screen as well. We have online counseling services for you as well in this time. And also we have started our offices mainly in Kathmandu. For now, we have limited people. We would be happy to see you on appointment basis. If you book your appointment, then we can actually see you at the office. Or if you just want to talk on the phone or WhatsApp, anything, you just can reach out to us on these numbers, and feel free to ask us any question. Once you are confident about your application and the process to the university, then we are happy to take you further by applying to that particular program at the University of Wolverhampton. Yeah, thanks again. Let me see the next question here for you, Brad. I guess this was the question by her and by him, Milan. And now we have got his follow-up. He is actually for undergrad dependent. So we believe, based on our past experience, once the main applicant who is going to study in the UK is successful, it's better to apply for the dependent later on after a few months, right, Bras?
Yes, of course.
All right.
So you can apply along with the student, or you can apply after that. It's totally your choice.
Right. Thanks. And I believe, Suraj had Suraj has this follow-up question. After finishing your Bachelor in Health Studies in this university, once you finish the studies in the health course, let's say, do you have nursing? So you can continue with the masters, but I don't think we have nursing at Wolverhampton. That's the problem here, Suraj.
Yes, so at bachelor's level, we do have nursing, but that is not available for international students. Our master's in nursing program is available for international students. But for bachelor students, those who cannot come for bachelor's in nursing, for them, we have some options like public health, social work, paramedic science. So these courses you can definitely come and join.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thanks, Suraj. Hope you got the answer. While we wait for a few more questions, I just want to see what else to cover in this event. While I feel we have covered most of the things here today. About the gap as well. So about the application deadline, Biras, what would you say? Is the application it's good to apply by?
Yes, so there is no application deadline at the university, but we have our deposit deadline is 31st of August. But what would I suggest that looking at the current situation, as you know, that we have lot many applications pending, we have not released those offers. We have already received very large number of deposit already for different courses at the University of Wolverhampton.
Wow.
So for all of these, deadlines, I would say the deadlines were yesterday. So, you don't delay it any further and apply to the university. Don't wait for any deadline to come, because I am pretty sure that before those deadlines are coming, all the courses would be full. So go ahead and apply, get in touch with Bradford.
Yeah, definitely. Why we call 31st July as the deadline, because we just we thought of the time frame, once you start the application, it might take some time, let's say a week time to get your offer letter, and then to proceed further, about deposit and all, that takes another 1 or 2 weeks time. And then, further intake to start in September. Of course, you have to have ample amount of time to get your application processed for visa. And please note that we are yet to have our VFS office in Nepal open, and we have heard from some other sources that or like Biraz has got anything about reopening of BFS center in Nepal? You have got any intel right here? Because I know like in India, like most of them, 11 cities, they open the services at VFS, and it's been easier for the students applying from India. But as we are the neighboring country, definitely it impacts a lot. And I heard from like some of our partner institutions from the UK that in next 2 weeks time, I think well, they are going to open as well. But it's not official. But what we can do right now is only hope. So thinking all this, like considering all this situation, we believe that 31st is the time for making the application. But it's still we encourage you to apply as soon as you can. So,
Yes.
and definitely, Braz, we can't thank you enough for giving us this opportunity, like to have you online online here, and then it definitely helps the students who are actually thinking about studying in the UK and planning for their future, and see like there are a lot of a lot of options, a lot of like things happening, and they might not like have a better decision, what to expect, and what's the best thing to like choose from all these options on the table. So I believe with today's session, having you here, I believe we got more information about the University of Wolverhampton shared with our potential students here, or their parents or the families. So we thank you for this wonderful time that you gave to us today.
Yeah, thank you so much, and thanks to all the viewers, those who are present today, those who could not. You can definitely go ahead and check the recording. And if you have any further question, don't hesitate. You can just write in the comment later on too, and somebody from the Bradford or the University of Wolverhampton will definitely be in touch with you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we are there for you, and definitely we'd be happy to answer all the questions that you may have. And we just want to make sure at Bradford, and as well as by the University of Wolverhampton, that you have picked the right programs, and you have picked the right university based on your academic qualification, as well as your family background, and your dreams, and all the situation taken into consideration. I believe this would be the best way to explore your opportunities, and I hope you are supporting us, and help us move forward together with your success. Thanks, Viras. And
Thank you
if
so
you
much.
got a minute time, I just get back to you in the backstage. Is that okay?
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Thank you so much. Um, yeah, I believe we had yet another wonderful, very productive, very effective event today, and we have had a very good relationship with the University of Wolverhampton for some time, and then they are a very big university in terms of the application they receive from South Asia and from Nepal itself. So many people know about this university already. So we believe that this has been the case for you as well. And please let us know if you are ready to apply or have got any question. Our office in New Banesar Chowk in Omkar building level 7th is open for you, so you can feel free to schedule your appointment with us anytime, and we'd be happy to help you out. And to announce about our next program on this in this week, we have yet another great university, which is De Montfort University from Leicester City, and Mr. Joseph Agar, who is the country manager for De Montfort University, would be joining us live on the 8th July. That is Wednesday, Nepal time, 5:45 p.m. Please stay tuned in, and we'd love to talk about all the UK immigration updates, as well as their programs and the life as international student, and all the admission process, and their coming intakes, and many more stuff on that live. So, and thank you again. This is your host, as usual. Happy to do these things for you all, and we need to hear from you. Please do let us know how we can do it better. After all, this is all for you. Because when you are successful, we are successful. So we put our students first, our clients first. All our well-wishers and stakeholders here are our best part of the success. Thank you so much. Until next time, stay safe, stay alert, and control the virus. And definitely we're gonna overcome this situation together and come to the new normal world. Until then, bye-bye. Thank you.